People raise hundreds of millions of dollars every year to help someone or something that means a lot to them. About 1 in 5 Americans have contributed to a personal fundraiser for things like supporting community improvements, a person in need, maybe even a sick pet. Social media makes raising money easier than ever. So where do you start? Let's find out from Emily Dalton Smith, the head of Facebook's Social Good Partnerships. Good morning to you, Emily.
Good morning.
So tell us more about this trend of online giving.
Well, the great news is that giving is growing. 1 in 5 people in the U.S. have already contributed to a personal fundraiser online, and we're really excited to have products that are making it easier for those people to give and even more people to contribute to the causes they care about.
So what makes fundraising on Facebook unique than some of the other platforms that are out there?
Well, there are 3 things that make fundraising on Facebook really special. They're reach, ease, and trust. The first is that your friends are already on Facebook, and if you're like me, you're constantly on there sharing and updating and posting to them so you can easily reach them. The second is the ease in which you can set it up. It takes just a couple of steps to set up a fundraiser, and your friends can donate in 2 taps without ever leaving Facebook. And the third thing that makes it really special to fundraise on Facebook is trust. People can see who they're giving to, and even if you're not already friends, they can see how they're connected to you and trust in where their donations are going.
Yeah, I think in this day and age, we think a lot about scams and security and everything else. So you want to know it's secure, but obviously Facebook kind of has this online social media thing down. So how does charitable giving work on Facebook?
Well, the most important thing to know is that it starts with people. Anybody can go to facebook.com/fundraisers and tell their story, set a goal, and invite their friends to contribute to their cause. You can fundraise for a nonprofit, or now with our personal fundraisers products, you can fundraise for yourself or a friend or even someone or something that's not on Facebook, like a sick pet. We've already seen the impact this is having. We have a fundraiser on our site now for an 18-year-old girl who needed an emergency heart transplant. Her dad created a fundraiser and went to the Facebook community for support for her growing medical expenses. And the great news is that in just a few weeks, they've already raised almost $40,000.
That is amazing. I think a lot of us might be kind of intimidated by this. We might think, oh, I'm going to create this group, I'm going to put it out there, but what if nobody sees this? What are some tips basically for getting started with the fundraising, for being really effective with it?
There are 3 tips I'll share. They're invite people, share your fundraiser, and update. So you want to invite as many people as possible. Our most successful fundraisers invite more than 350 people. You want to share your fundraiser with your friends, but also ask them to share with their friends. We recently had someone create a fundraiser for Syrian refugees that was shared more than 17,000 times and raised over $1 million. And then finally, you want to update people. You want to thank them for their contributions, you want to share progress along the way, and you also want to update them on the impact of their donations. So invite, share, and update.
Well, that's good advice. I think there's a lot of things out there. What kind of causes are you seeing? You mentioned a sick pet and the dad with his daughter, the story that you told. Anything unusual or fun that you'd want to share too?
I'd love to share another story of a woman who's fundraising for her sister currently. Her sister's dream is to become a social worker, and like many of us, she just needs a little bit of extra help to get there. So her sister created a fundraiser to help her get through college and become a social worker. She's already exceeded her goal, and she's on her way to realizing her dream.
I think that's an amazing story. Where can our viewers go for more information if they want to get started on a fundraising campaign?
They can go to facebook.com/fundraisers and start one today.
All right, great information. Thanks for your time today, Emily.
Thank you.
You bet. Mike?